Hi, I wanted to show you guys how I set up my locomotive consists. I use DigiTraxx and Tsunami2 decoders, and one of the things that's challenging with the sound decoders is to find a way to get all the lights and the bells and the horns to work directionally for units. So I switched from DigiTraxx's universal consisting to advanced consisting a while ago, so I could do things like make a break command and function apply to the entire consist. Also within the advanced consisting, you're able to set up the lights to be directional. So you'll see here, I've got GP38 number 2877 is the unit moving forward in this consist. And when I flip to the other, its lights go off, and GP35 2649 here is light up. But what is not so easy to do in advanced consisting is to make the horns and the bell directional. So I asked a question on a Facebook group and got a link to a video that SoundTraxx put together, and it gave me the clues on how to be able to do that. So I'm going to share that with you. You've got the Nathan P3 here on the Jeep38 AC, and you've got the Nathan M5 here, which have very distinct sounds on the Jeep35. So you'll see here when the Jeep35 is running forward, get that nice melodic M5 sound. And then when the 38's in the lead, now I've got that Nathan P3 sound. And the bell follows the same lead. So how do you do this? Well, the trick is to use the Tsunami2's built-in alternate sound mixer. So you're able to set up different sound volumes on a different tab in JMRI or setting up the CVs. And if you set up all the sounds identically between the regular sound tab and the alternate sound tab, except for the bells and horns, you can set your alternate up so the bells and horns have a 0 volume. So when you do that, and I'll show you here on the JMRI screen. So this is 2877. You'll see the horn and the bells up here. And then if I go up to the alt sound levels, you'll see that basically everything's the same except for the horn and the bells are now at volume 0. And then when you go in and you make your advanced consist, you want to set up all of your lights normally as you would for advanced consist directionally, but also for F1, F2, F3, and for me some braking functions as well down here to respond to the consist address. So normally this would mean that if I sounded the horn with F2, that everything in that consist that was responding to the consist would automatically blow the horn. But in the function map, we have now enabled the alternate mixer. You'll see that down here. So in the alternate mixer, I've just picked a random function I'm not using for anything else, F22, and I've set it up so that while driving in reverse and while stopped in reverse, it will automatically engage that alternate mixer, which means when it's going in reverse, it's not going to sound the horns or the bell because the volume's set to 0. So if you reverse the order in the consist, or reverse the direction in the consist, you might have to check the forward instead of the reverse. So it might take a little bit more setup, but it works pretty well. And then going back to the consist, the key that didn't show up in the video that I watched is that you have to make sure that you select down here that the automatic effects will be in effect for the consist. So I've selected effective moving forward, active moving in reverse, and stop forward and stop reverse for all the function mapping that I've set up to work automatically, which in this case is just the directional stuff. So that's the way I get my consists to allow the crews to get the horns of the leading unit in forward and in reverse without having to go in and reconsist anything or change any throttle addresses. So pretty slick. I'm grateful to whoever figured that out. And if you want more details, I'll post a link to a more detailed explanation of what I've done here.